It is 15 minutes, 16 minutes past 9 p.m. Keith, let me know if you can hear me right now. And of course, karibuni, karibuni sana once again. Today, we shall be having an interesting conversation. We know that this year, the United States is supposed to be going for an election. And of course, we have so many candidates who are looking forward to, taking this particular seat. But our very dear own Big Mike had something to say, or that has something to say regarding the election, how she feels terrified, especially when it comes to the AI projects, the education issues. Would really love to know, or rather, I'll be sharing a video of which she expressed her emotions. On a certain interview that was conducted recently. But on top of that, we shall also be talking about something I didn't discuss earlier today about Niger, and which is very, very positive. Of course, we've seen massive turnout since Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso united, and it's been super, super amazing. And I want to, highlight a little bit on what is happening because I
Had,
saw today.
hold on. Asante
Mm,
Sana Joby. Have they thought about bringing in? Have they thought? I said they might do it. Have they thought about bringing in Big Mike?
I don't know. She just spoke of being worried about election. She's like, she doesn't know what's happening with this AI project.
Oh please,
Education.
oh please. Everything she's saying is a lie.
Mm-hmm,
She's a plant. She's a plant and a phony. He's a plant and a phony. So
mm-hmm,
we know. Shout out to Big Mike. Whatever, you worried about this, you worried about that. Yeah, okay. So,
mm-hmm.
in fact, listen. The deceptions don't work no more for most people. Except people are sleeping. She's worried about. She's worried about it. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Good for her. Um, they're not worried about it because what they're doing, family, right now, they're making us. America's now become a third world country. Where the same thing the CIA did to Africa, they came back, and we always told you they were going to come back and do it to America because they didn't want to be. When they killed John F. Kennedy, when they put a bullet in his head, they didn't want to be stopped. The CIA was created by who? Oh, the cats with the small hats. What another coincidence. What another coincidence, huh? So they did not want to be stopped in their ambitions to run this planet the way they seem fit. So everybody since Kennedy has been a puppet. So there's no election. We got selections so the ideal in America, somebody they run around looking at other people's selections when we got selections back here and that's why they want to give illegal aliens the right to vote because look, fam, the scam is up now. People know that you got selections in America. You don't got elections. It's elections like the rest of the world. Sorry, you morons. You ain't figured it out yet. So they want to give the plausible deniability. Oh, all these illegals voted for Biden. And they know that's not the case because all these elections are stolen by what we call the intelligence agencies, which are the CIA, FBI, the Mossad, because they use electric voting machines. Why don't we use paper ballots? Why don't we just use paper ballots? We go and sign an X by somebody's name and they count them. Why don't they do that? Because they can't cheat that way. It's too hard to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
They want to take all these electric, these computer ballots are unhackable. That's a lie. Ain't that the computer can be hacked? That's what they've been doing. So when they said it was insurrection with all these crazy white people, when they rushed the Capitol, because white people don't sit back and like things to be stolen from them the same way black people do. So I'm gonna have Joby do this for me. Go
Yep.
to Google, go to Google real quick, Joby. Say videos of the January 6th invasion on the Capitol. Now, the white supremacists are mostly morons. Not the ones that actually run the world. Not those white people, but the average white supremacist is a moron. He's just racist. So they got those boobs to do exactly what they want to do. They know the election was stolen. It was stolen. But they need them to show up like they were a terrorist group, that they were insurrected. They were going to overthrow the government. That was the scam. Because if you guys don't know, the FBI and the CIA was implanted into those people making them do shit. Hey, going to the Capitol. Let's burn shit down. Let's go in. Let's go in. So, towards them being still like, yeah, let's go in. Yeah. So, you get the morons riled up as if they got a real revolution, which is a lie. They've got no guns, no weapons. So this is what we've seen 2 years ago. Was it 3 years ago now? Nah,
we're going to see some of what our witnesses saw on January 6th.
And this is a bootlicking,
please.
And this is a bootlicking.
Please be advised that it contains graphic images and strong.
So this is the bootlick that the intelligence agency owns, the Democrats. They own both parties. But this is them putting the narrative up. What we're going to see is completely disturbing, as if it wasn't a setup, family. If it wasn't orchestrated by the same agencies that want this to happen. We're going to let them play it. But I want you to see, all these bootlicks are bought and paid for.
Shout out to Jibagaba. Before I play this, shout out to you, K. Williams. Karibu sana. I'm not really late. I'm on time. I just took an hour of me being here, but it is the perfect time so that we can be able to catch up with majority of you. And of course, shout out to you, also Jibagaba. Karibu sana. And thanks for the compliment.
So we're going to see some of what our witnesses saw on January 6th.
What our witnesses
Let's
saw.
see the video, please. But please be advised that it contains graphic images and strong language.
You think this bootlick don't know this is phony? You think this handkerchief head bootlick here don't know what he's saying is absolutely a lie? That they got these rubes, they got these goofy white people to incriminate themselves because you had agents inside of, understand this, you had agents inside that audit, inside that meeting, telling them, hey, what you call agent provocateurs, right? That agent provocateur says, hey, go to the Capitol, it's about freedom. And since you're being a moron, you don't know what it is for agent provocateur to provoke you, as if it's your ideal when it's not. And you're like, yeah, let's go to the Capitol, yeah. And so, because you're not, they're going to arrest your ass. They're going to lock you up and say, see, this was an insurrection caused by Trump. And remember, now they're going around taking Trump off the ballots in the states. Because remember, the federal government doesn't control voting. The states do. So now he's been taking off the voting thing in Colorado. They try to do it in Maine. They try to take his name off the ballot so he won't be able to run in these particular states. Because the voting is done by each individual state, not the federal government. So now, it's the insurrection. We go ahead and play it. This is moron talk.
Language, which many may find disturbing.
I find disturbing. See, this is all political acting. Remember, this was a peaceful meeting, and we know that all the Democrats know it because there's footage that they won't let release, knowing that there were agents, CIA operatives, and FBI agents in the crowd, forcing these people like, hey, let's go in, let's go into the Capitol, let's tear shit up, right? And so now you got another bootlick. He sent me a message. Did you guys get the message? See, they know I'm a political animal, right? So I got a message from one of the bootlicks that was a police officer, right? He sent me a message. I can't share my messages from my phone. Keith, I'm not running for office. Can you please donate to my campaign? Because we had an insurrection. This is the thing that Joe be showing on January 6th that went against our democracy and our freedom. And I wrote back. I said, no, hey, get your head bootlick. This whole thing is staged and phony. That's right. He ain't the one wrote it. Probably somebody, some staff he got. But they got the message. I don't know, bootlick. This is phony. The insurrection was a bunch of dumb white people being forced to do something that they didn't want to do because you had agent provocateurs doing it. You guys remember during the riots of 2020 when African Americans upset about George Floyd? And what did we find, family? Because also they wanted to paint black people in a bad light, right? What did we find in every black neighborhood? A stack of bricks. Now, who put these bricks? for us to throw and break shit up. Where did all these stack of bricks just appear from? They was in Chicago, LA, New York, Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston. Where did these stack of bricks just show up from? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? Bricks everywhere so black people can get them and go, we upset you, don't get bastard. That's called agent. And remember, we called agent provocateurs in our neighborhoods breaking up shit wearing masks. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the little girl that caught the dude, the white agent? He had his mask, had his face covered on, tearing up glass and breaking shit. He said, hey man, what you doing? What you breaking up shit? And they knew he was an agent. See, this is what they do to push the fake narrative in the media that they own and then to pass legislation against us as a people. So they say, oh, it's the white supremacists that causes that. We must make new legislation taking away some more of your freedom. They must lock things down. It's all a lie. They're doing it. This is called the what you're seeing Joe be doing right now is called the Hegelian dialectic. This is what they're doing. Okay, controlled by the government. Say they were being, it's an insurrection, and they're tearing down the government. That's a lie. They don't want shit.
Shout out to you, Maria Touch on TikTok, Karibu Sana, and let me continue with this.
Hey, brother, we're on the ground here. We're moving on to Capitol now. I'll give you a boost.
K. Williams, I don't know who you're talking about on the WhatsApp chat, but big up to you. I don't know who you're talking about, but I see your comments.
It's on the ground. Up
Shout out to you, Sister Sinovia, as well.
here in a few.
Multiple capital entries. Multiple capital entries.
So remember, all this is provoked because, of course, these white people are mad because they feel they got an election stolen, which it was. Donald Trump really won it. It was. They're upset. See, unlike black people, white people gonna go tear shit up and have a fight and try to overthrow stuff. But they're peaceable, right? But you have Asians out there say, hey, let's go tear shit up. Let's rip everything down. Let's go into the Capitol. Now we know right now that those are all agents. Those are all agents. Hey, but none of that comes out on the mainstream media. Right? Go ahead, Joe.
Fuck you, police! Even Trump, we're still taking metal, sharpened objects, missiles to include bottles and rocks, and hand-drawn chemical fireworks.
This is an edited video trying to prove the point that this is an insurrection. It looks like an insurrection, family, but it's not. Always understand and look deeper at something. Don't be fooled by what the camera's showing you and what people are saying. It looks like they're trying to overthrow. These people don't have any guns. And they're being provoked by agents in the crowd. And some of them got called out. Some of the people knew. They were saying, agent, agent, agent. He said, let's go into the Capitol. Let's tear shit down. And some people out there knew. And they started saying, agent, 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 agent. Because they knew it. When you got somebody out there trying to provoke some shit, all of a sudden to tear shit up, to do some shit, it's usually an agent that's pretending to be one of you that's not. And they, part of the time they called him out. He said, let's go into the Capitol. Let's go in. That's what they call this. Go ahead. See, this called stage chaos. So you take a bunch of dumb, angry white people. See, they're already stupid. Most Trump followers are dumb. Take a bunch of dumb white people, and you maneuver them the way you want them, because they're angry. Because they're all right. Trump did win that election. He won. But they selected Joe Biden. They wanted his ass in it. So these white people are smart enough to know that election was stolen. That's why you couldn't say it on YouTube. Because they know they had stolen. It was definitely a stolen election. Any idea Joe Biden won the election is a lie? He said, oh, the black people helped him. It's a lie. They can't do it no more because black people don't want to vote for Joe Biden. That's why the illegals here, to give cover. Oh, it was the illegals voted for Biden this time. We know that's a lie. Okay? This is cover. So we know the white people will get angry. They just out there just voicing their opinion because they're angry. They had no intention of going into the Capitol until you got the agents of the government out there pretending to be one of them. Let's go tear shit up. Let's go into the Capitol. Yeah. So all that shit was going on. You being a dumb white person, you already emotional. Yeah, let's go. Let's go tear shit up. Yeah. And so on the news, it looks, since they own the news, it looks like an interest. They'll look at Trump supporters. They're going against America. You're not knowing that these are all agents that provoke this. It's called agent provocateur action. Okay? Then we had all these handkerchief-head black people who are phonies on the internet. Oh, look at the insurrection. I knew it was no insurrection. I knew what I was looking at, that was phony. That these white people were being maneuvered to do shit that they had no idea what the hell they were doing. They were being maneuvered. This is problem, reaction, solution. So we found out, I always knew they were there, but we found out through Tucker. Now Tucker's an agent too. They understand he's an agent too. They let him do some good things. Tucker found out there was agents in the crowd. I told you it was agents. 3 years ago when this happened. I said, this is agent provocateur shit. Always know what you're looking at. The media's always gonna lie to you. So I always thought these white people didn't have no inkling to go in and they were just upset. So you can channel ignorant people's anger to do whatever you want them to do. If you have people in the audience pretend to be them provoking them. That's where the term agent provocateur comes from. So I already know you're angry. You already think you got an election stolen from you. You already feel like you've been, wrong and injustice. I'm gonna say, yeah, you've been wrong. So I'm out there provoking you. Yeah, we've been wrong. This government ain't no goddamn good. We need to go into the Capitol and let them know we're not gonna stand for it. You're like, yeah, that's right. Because you're an idiot. You don't know, but you're an idiot. Yeah. You don't know you're being used for nefarious reasons to even lock the country down more by saying that you are now dangerous. You are insurrectionist, right? See, this is what they're using to take Trump off the what? Off the ballots in each state, which is illegal. Because Trump was never charged with any insurrection. But this is what they're saying because of this. So in Colorado, they take him off the damn ballot because they know they can't beat him. But let me tell you, Trump is not your hero. A lot of you black Negroes, Trump. Listen, you're a moron too. Trump is a Zionist, controlled, bought, and paid for by the cats with the small hat. His daughter's a Zionist. Son-in-law's a Zionist. He said he became a Zionist. So they just didn't want him because he wasn't sponsoring the wars that they wanted at the time they wanted. Israel wanted. They wanted to go back and bomb Syria and bomb Iran. And Trump said no. So that's why they want him back in there. But don't believe that he's 10 times better than Biden. It's not. Remember, we're so corrupt now in America. You understand this? You don't have a selection. If I bring you a candidate and another people be a candidate, that candidate doesn't come for you. They're bought and paid for by the people that put them there. And they tell you, oh, okay, these are two people you get to vote for. Just like Africa and everywhere else now. It's in America now. You don't have candidates anymore. You remember how the right wing would go crazy, call you a communist about you wanting free health care? Oh, this is communism, you dirty bastard. There's no free health care in America. But you never knew this, that the right wing and the left wing in America, these fake wings they call you, same rotten bird, were paying for Israel your tax dollars. This is a fact. Now I'm glad people know. I said this years ago, and everybody started like, what? That's right. Everybody's like, what? Your tax dollars. You pay taxes, America. Guess what? You don't got no free health care. You know who got it? Israel. You never heard the Democrats or the Republicans say a goddamn thing about the people in Israel getting free health care off your goddamn back. They got free health care. They got free college. Oh, yeah. You didn't know that, right? All their universities are free. Not like in Africa, America got paper. Their shit is free. But the only thing you're paying for, that comes out of me and your taxes, that we pay Israel's health care. They get all fucked up. They go to hospital. It's free. It's all free. See, they never told you that on your news, did they? Oh, you know why? Because they own the news. See, your arguments were never told that you're paying taxes for another country can have free health care and free education. But they tell you can't have it here. It's communism. Oh, it's communism. It's all that fake shit. So you would never know that. That we are nothing but a tool of Israel. These are facts of the Zionists, of the cats with the small hat. That's why I told you all your government agencies are run by Zionists. This is a fact. I say don't believe me. Go look it up. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And if I'm dying, I'm lying. Okay?
Period.
You go look that up. So what you say all this? Yeah, they all let it play.
This is now effectively a riot.
1349 hours declaring it a riot.
So remember, you got a bunch of angry white people all riled about agents inside the crowd. Remember the agents, they let's go it, break the window, break the door, go into the Capitol now. These were agents telling the morons to go in. Now most of these morons are right now locked up. Most of these idiots are locked up. They've been locked up for 3 years and they gonna never get out of jail because of these agents. Go in the Capitol now. Yeah. And these are old racist grandmas and grandpas. They stupid. They don't know nothing. Yeah, go to the Capitol. Let's do it. Yeah. So now they're all sitting in prison all fucked up. And they were just going there to sing songs and they were mad about the election. Now they're locked up. Looking crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, guys. Apparently, this tip of the spear has entered the Capitol building.
See, now when you see the real video, when they got in, they didn't do nothing. They didn't vandalize it. They didn't walk around. They didn't know what the hell's going on because they were morons. They just got in the Capitol and walking around looking stupid. They didn't do nothing. They didn't hurt anybody in there. They were just used. It's called the useful idiot. That's what you do with a crowd of morons. You use them as useful idiots. And so all those people in there got all locked up. They're all locked up. Walking around crazy. Go ahead, Joby. See, this looks bad. Oh, look at it. It's a insurrection. Oh. And a category.
If I give this up, they're going to have direct access. At least this Capitol we can defend. We got to hold what we have.
Take your pens off.
Yeah. The fuck?
Take your pens off.
See, so you can make anything look bad because what? Because look, they're angry over an election that they know was stolen. And that's just a fact. That election was stolen, whether you want to admit it. Because I'm not a Trump lover. I know he's a Zionist. Doesn't matter you got Biden or Trump in there. They're both selected. Don't make a difference to me. They're both racist, and they're both selected by the Zionists. But these guys really think Trump is going to do something for them. That's why they, I dare you, God damn it. So they're all crazy. And I put a bunch of agents in there with them to make them go even more crazy because they're angry. Most of the angry people can't think, especially when you're a moron. I said, you know what? They stole this election. No good bastards stole it. We can't let this be. You're right. We can't let it be. We need to take action. That's why we're here. But I didn't plan to go into the Capitol and do that. But so what? We're here now. We can't stand for this. We can't stand for this. You're right. So that's how. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead and play it.
Where the fuck are they?
Crucial 50 has blank. 1033. I repeat, 1033 West Front of the Capitol. We have been pranked and we've lost our lives.
See, the other fake black media, your Tariq Nasheed, your fake ass Jason Black, these are agents too. And that Professor Black, these people you never see, these are phonies. They call this an insurrection. And then if you do any kind of research, you would know this is not an insurrection. These are idiots being controlled by agents, provocateurs that had them angry. The same way I told you, remember, they were bricks. I know you guys remember this. During the uprising of black people in 2020, there were bricks found all around every major African American city. Piles of bricks disappeared from nowhere. You got piles of bricks just on the street for people to throw and tear up shit. Because this is called control. They want us to tear up shit and say, look at these workless niggas tearing up shit and fucked up. That was gonna be the narrative, that we were fucked up and just tearing up shit. We had we just ruthless and barbaric. And we grabbed the bricks. Most black people understood that was a lie and didn't touch them bricks. Because black people were like, well, all of a sudden these bricks show up in the middle of our street. Don't put all these piles of bricks here. And it's in every city, every major African American community. Piles of bricks. Y'all remember that? That's the same shit you're seeing here. But you got to get past your racism towards white. We know that they know that most of those people in there are racist. We got that. But they're being led because they're stupid. See, we got to be honest in our analysis. Not that it's good that they got duped and they all locked up. What's the bigger scheme? The scheme is to take away all of our freedom, give all our rights to the small hat. Okay? This is controlled. So always know what you're looking at. Don't be biased in your coverage as a journalist. You have to be honest. Even though you're dealing with people that hate you, you want to say these morons were food. Mm-hmm. They were forced to do this because they're stupid. They were angry. See, it's always easy to channel someone's anger, but I say you never do nothing. You never make any decisions in your life from a point of anger. Whenever you're angry about something, you go somewhere and you calm your butt down because you can't clearly think when you're angry. As I try to teach Joby, you can't clearly think when you're angry. You go somewhere, you calm down so you can gather yourself and reflect on what's going on so you won't be nobody's moron, be led astray. Because once you get angry, you're easier to control because your emotions are now involved. And that's what they did to these people. And remember, that's why they're showing them now. Oh, look at, and that's why you got this fake black motherfucker in the Congress. Look at this insurrection, how wicked it was done. Look at what's going on. He knows there were agents in there making that happen. He knows that. But he's a bootlick. He's doing what he's told to do. And so to the American people, the news make, look at Trump supporters trying to overthrow the government. How do they overthrow the government? Did nobody have no weapons? See, they didn't go in there with the intent of going into the Capitol. They were provoked by agents in the crowd because they're stupid and they were angry and emotional. See, you can always, this is called COINTELPRO. What you always can do. This is called COINTELPRO. And if you don't know, what some of them did know. It didn't go, because some of them, you see some of the footage, they were calling them an agent. They said, let's go into the Capitol now. Let's break shit. It's like that, what? Break shit? agent. He was an agent. We know today that guy was an FBI agent. I forgot his name, Graves or whatever. We know without a doubt the FBI didn't try to lie about so long, but they had no choice. Come out, I think, at the end of last year, and yeah, he's an agent. Yeah, we know it. There were full of agents out there because they were just going to be peaceable and just say we were mad about the election. They weren't going to go into the Capitol, but the agents were provoking them. They were already angry. Yeah, you think this right that we lost, that they stole it? No, I'm not happy. I know we need to do something about it. Don't you? Yeah, goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Then let's go in the Capitol. Let's storm that shit. Let them know we're not going to stand for it. Yeah, we're not going to stand for it. What did you say, Joby?
Maybe why as I get to read the comments.
Go ahead.
Lock the shields. Lock them together. Lock them together.
Yeah, the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers. Yeah, all them racist groups there, Jibba Jabba. But remember, they found out, they changed the news, that the Proud Boys are full of FBI agents, Oath Keepers. The main person, the head of the Proud Boys was an FBI agent, was an agent. These are agents, man. What they're doing is trying to make a narrative so they can take away more of your freedom, right? Oh, we got to stop these terrorists, American terrorists. Now we got to make more laws to lock you down even more, take more of your freedoms away, because that's the narrative they're going to put on the news. And people around the country are like, yeah, we need to do something about it. It ain't right. You don't know that the agents, your own government, orchestrated this whole goddamn thing. This is called a false flag. Your whole government facilitated this shit. They went on the news. Oh, look at these. They infiltrated in the Capitol. Police was overrun. And then you got that moron. I think I'm a moron by writing me yesterday. I'm running for Congress. During January 6th, I fought the insurrectionists in the Capitol, and it was overturned. I'm fighting for democracy. This is the bullshit he wrote. This is in the text. I'm gonna see if I can forward this shit to Joby. I forwarded it to the WhatsApp. I'm gonna show you guys. You know, like I'm a moron. I know what I'm looking at. I'm out there fighting. You a bootlick, and you'll go in and do everything against black people. You already proved me by what you're saying. I know you're a phony. Because anybody can analyze this. I'm not the Capitol Police, and you can analyze what was happening. Because this was orchestrated by you and the powers that be. You work directly under FBI and the CIA. They have jurisdiction over you. So you were clued in. You knew what was going to happen. You knew what it was. But now you want to come to me. Hey, geez, I need some donations to fight for justice. I'm going to the Congress. Get the fuck out of here. Get your handkerchief head ass out.
To the back. Get up to the back. Let's get some fresh faces up front.
Remember, they shot that white lady in the head.
All right, let me out. Come out here.
Can I speak to Pelosi? Yeah, we're coming, bitch. Oh, my bitch, we're coming for you too, fucking traitor.
They've got the gallows set outside this Capitol building. It's time to start fucking using them.
Start making a list, put all those names down, and we start hunting them down one by one.
See, that's the agent. That's the agent right there. That's an agent. That's an agent. That's an agent. for the government, family. Getting these white people all riled up. He's a government agent. You get it? He's an agent provocateur. He's provoking this whole damn thing. There's a bunch of them out there. Go ahead, Joe.
1 by 1.
Yeah.
Mobilize in your own cities, your own counties, storm your own capital.
Because he's the only one talking, by the way. He's just the only one.
Exactly, Joby. Exactly.
Take down every one of these corrupt motherfuckers. So we fucking need to have 30,000 guns over here.
See, they got the racist flag. You see, they got that racist flag up there. So we know the racist. We got the racist slavery flag up there. So they would paint the narrative on the news. Look at the racists trying to overturn the government. Ah! And so black people being stupid, they're like, yeah, that's right, God damn it. Not knowing that the agents out there provoked all that. And then they say Trump is responsible for that shit. Trump had nothing to do with that shit. But those are Trump's people. That's why they tell you we take them off the ballot. What has Colorado got to do with some shit happening in D.C.? Colorado's 2,000 miles away from D.C. Why are you taking me off the ballot in Colorado? Because that's the scam. They're not openly telling you we don't want to, you're not allowed to vote for who you want to vote. They want a civil war, family. They're trying to work for a civil war, okay? Because too many people are waking up. See, white people are now starting to turn into, excuse my language, niggas. They're starting to be poor now. See, black people, we used to being poor. White people ain't. We used to being fucked up and poor on the bottom. I like see all on, what do you guys see all on TikTok? All you guys gotta go on TikTok. You show these videos on TikTok of white people say, I don't know what kind of country I'm living in no more. I can't pay none of my bills. I got 3 jobs. I can't eat. I can't do nothing. I don't know what to do. See, black people, we used to working 3 or 4 jobs and being broke. White people not. This country was set up for them. Right? Mm-hmm. This country was set up for them. Really the world, but this country was set up for them. To live good, have everything. Now that they don't, that's what all the anger you see right there because it's in their face. It's like, damn, I might as well be a nigga now. What? I can't pay my bills. I can't eat. What kind of country is this? So you're seeing a breakdown of society and a breakdown because the country is imploding. And it's on purpose. It's not like, see, the funny thing about America, it's imploding on purpose. The people at the top have to destroy it to bring the new world order and to bring the one world government. America had to fall. So that's what they're doing. And the white people are like, whoa, what the hell is going on? I'm living like a nigga now. How am I living like a nigga? How am I living like a nigga? So they're not used to living all fucked up. You know, we've been used to living fucked up. That's been sadly enough. That's our, you know, that's been our MO in this country. We made to be on the bottom. We were supposed to be on the bottom, and so we were able to deal with it. But imagine white people now working all the time and not getting nowhere. Can't afford a home now. Living in you find yourself in a tent next to a black guy. You're like, damn, I'm in a tent next to a nigga. I used to catch that a nigga not even in my neighborhood, but now we're both in a damn tent together. God damn, what's going on with the country? So now your mind is all messed up. See, all that anger is what you see at the Capitol because the country's not working for them no more. See, white people were given everything. They never had to compete. In the world of competition, they lose. They lose us every time. Everything's fair, right? Black people win all the time. I don't care if you're sports. I don't care if you're in learning. If you're given the same opportunity the same education as white people, black people always win. Always. Always. So they never had to compete for shit. Now they're having to compete. They're losing their damn mind. What kind of country is this? What the hell is going on? Where is white Jesus at, Joby? Where is white Jesus at?
Let me go to the comments very quick. Shout out to you, Lando, on TikTok. Karibu sana. And I also see Key Williams sent a comment to me earlier saying that that is what we have been saying. America is becoming a third world country. I'd say so too, man. I'd say so too.
Becoming, it already is.
If you look at California, what we were showing the other day, that was on Monday, the streets and all that, and what we're talking about right now, it is becoming a third world country.
Joby said they don't even live in a tent. And you want to tell me to go back to Africa? You go back to Africa with your dust bowl. Joby's like, hey, we don't live in no tents, white lady. You're talking about.
We don't. No, we don't. William says that, and they will let the whole country crumble before they let our people get some power. That is true. And I also see you saying that I don't know what about any. I don't have any of my family members on the WhatsApp. So you're crazy. Shout out to you, Sister Sinovia, saying peace and love to me and to Keith and to the chat. And I also see Jabba was saying that is high places. These black faces in high places have no power. That is true. And I also see Jabba is saying that sitting down for lunch, chicken, onions, sweet potatoes, rice, and green peas and lemonades. Okay.
Damn, that sounds delicious. But you ain't offer nobody nothing, Negro. See, you selfish. Selfish.
Keith is having Popeyes, so that's why he's jealous. Don't worry.
I am eating Popeyes. I had in a couple of weeks, though. I'm eating Popeyes. I shouldn't be eating it. So, but I do got some.
Okay. Sinovia also says, and then we would have built a black house. We'll have built a black house. And I don't know what you mean by that. I've not understand the statement, but I also see Jiba Jabba says that after Timothy McVeigh, it was hard to get fertilizer. And I also see he was asking if you remember Ashley Babbitt. If you do remember Ashley Babbitt. Is it Babbitt? That is a question to you, Keith.
Who does Ashley Babbitt? Nah, who does that? That's the one that cut the man's penis off? I don't know. Who we talking about? What'd they do? Do me a favor, Joby. Go to YouTube real quick and say 2020, say 1920 Black American siege CNN Studios. Say Black American siege CNN Studios in Atlanta. Because that's their main studio. Say Black American siege, SEIGE, siege, my turn. Say Black American siege. Damn, turn it out. Siege, CNN. That might have been my damn turn. Siege, CNN Studio. Or maybe I should say Riot at CNN Studio. That was 2020.
Okay. The African America experience and the Harlem Renaissance.
Does it pop up anything?
Yeah, let me share my screen. Don't know which one is which, but let me share the one I can see that kind of relating. Do you see my screen?
Not yet. Still buffering.
And Oklahoma is a unique space in terms of the number of African American towns that were established.
No, that wouldn't be it. Hold on, just say African Americans riot at CNN studios. The African Americans riot, ROIT, at CNN studios in Atlanta. The African Americans riot at CNN studios in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. All right, let me share this. Okay.
Now this was 2020, if you ever got the right video. We know this. We were tearing up the Atlanta because we know that the propaganda of lies that were told on black people.
Right in front of, there are several police cars that are blocking the road right there, and more people that are standing there.
Now during this riot, we know we found bricks all around Atlanta. We found bricks everywhere around America. But this is us going into the news station, knowing that we've always been lied to, knowing how they destroyed our character, destroy us as a people, call us criminals, thugs, and put that shit around the world. Have other African people believe that shit.
Kruger and
now,
Hope
one
Ford
interesting
on the
thing that we
ground
did
for us
see,
tonight.
literally right next to this area, there are restaurants and there are people just sitting on the patio eating like it's a normal Friday night out, which is an unusual scene.
All right, we're going to take you back to Chopper, but before we pull away from
the
Ryan,
reporter for me, though, sitting like they are having a Friday night.
I did want to bring attention to the fact that a woman was sitting in the middle of the road with a her protest sign on her walker.
Damn.
When we say people from all walks of life have joined this, all races, people with disabilities, people who had to come out with walkers, let us not forget a part of the scene that you are seeing is the amount of masks that are there, because this is happening in the midst of a global pandemic.
Yeah,
People
right.
saying nothing could stop them from hitting the streets and protesting today, not even a pandemic. Centennial Olympic Park on the left, which is where we saw Ryan. So this scene has really spread out and taken over downtown Atlanta. So you have to have police officers doing traffic, police officers manning the crowd, being stretched to the limit as the crowd is much bigger than them. Back to the ground right now with Hope Ford in the midst of the crowd. Hope, what can you tell us right now?
Don't forget all the nice videos. I want the videos that show them tearing up the shit, yelling and tearing up CNN. That's the videos I want. Shit.
Okay.
Throw down some shit. Yeah. Because you know, CNN is based out of Atlanta. That's their home office. Wasn't based in New York like most media. It was based out of Atlanta.
Standoff right in front of, there are several police cars that are blocking the road right there, and more people.
That's the same one. All right.
I just pick another one. See what another one says. Yeah, there we go. That's better. See, this is the frustration of an impoverished people.
You don't have helmets, be careful. Back up.
And it's funny how they all knew that the media has been destroying black people's image, that the media's been lying to them. First they go to attack the mainstream media in their city and rip the shreds. Then the police was tear gas and they were throwing the tear gas back into the studio, back in the ceiling. Get that shit out of here. But understand, this was a protest. It wasn't organized, so nothing changed. That's 4 years ago almost now. And what's changed? Absolutely nothing. Because it was a protest and not an organization. Unless you get organized, you'll change nothing. Protest is the same shit you see happening in Kenya, Uganda. Well, maybe not Uganda because it's too bad. Ghana. These are just protests. They do absolutely nothing. They blow off some steam, angry, you blow off some steam, but nothing changes because there's no organization behind it.
True.
You're just angry. You got pent up anger.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. Your shit gets real.
Understand, as black people, they know you're gonna get angry. They know they're pressing you. They'll let you get. They know you're gonna blow up. You can't take it no more. But okay, so what? You caused them some damage. They'll rebuild that. See, it has been rebuilt. Go down to Atlanta. It's all brand new again. All that shit you destroyed is all put back together again. And what's changed in your life? Absolutely nothing. You're still oppressed, still on the bottom. News is still talking crazy about your black ass. So what? So they know eventually you're going to blow up. You're going to get angry. But you don't get angry a lot because you're African people. You don't get angry all the time like other races do. So this once every 20 years. So what? I'll eat that cost. I'll rebuild everything. Go back to Atlanta right now. We're seeing that right now. It's all clean. It's all pristine. The building's all nice. Like none of that shit ever happened. And you ask anybody, what was the benefit of this? What benefit of black people? Yeah, we sure we're not gonna be fucked with. They're still fucking with you, they're still killing you. What did this do? Absolutely nothing. So you burn some shit up. So what? And like I said, if we go down there, one day I'm gonna take my video camera in Atlanta on there and walk around there. It's all cleaned up. You wouldn't even know none of that shit happened 4 years ago. It's all nice and all been repainted, redone, and you Negroes still get shot in the head, and you're still oppressed. Ain't shit changed. Nothing. This is just the cost of doing business. They know you're gonna get angry eventually. They know it, but so what? And remember, the mayor was a black woman, right? It was Keisha Bottoms, right? What did she do? She didn't say, you black people had a right to be mad. She said, how dare you, dumb niggas? This makes us look even worse. You're talking about the media that makes us look bad. This makes us look worse. You take yourself home, you dumb niggas. Is that what she said? The mayor of Atlanta. God, you dumb black bastards. Take your ass home. Get off the street. Stop it. Stop it.
That is just someone who sounds like they're ashamed of being black. And
I know. That wasn't a man. That was a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're afraid of standing, for what is right because you have a certain position that you know, which is paying off your bills, unlike majority of the black people in the community who are demonstrating.
Same thing Jay Williams just told you. Black spaces and high places mean absolutely shit to black people. Because the man shit on them. Said, what the hell are you doing? You dirty niggas, go home. Stop embarrassing us as black people. Hey, we fight for injustice. We wrong. Yeah, you're wrong, but so what? Go home and shut the fuck up.
Do you know why that is so easy to read the mindset of that mayor? Because that's black people globally. When they see,
I know, exactly.
We move with fear. When the majority or the minority will try to do what is right, the majority will be like, no, you're embarrassing me. That's always the term. You're embarrassing me.
Exactly. How can fight for justice be embarrassing? Then you are a bootleg. You're a bootleg man. You're embarrassing us. Look what you're doing. Atlanta, this is going world. This is global. This is not just this is all over the world. Yeah. It's injustice to black people all over the world. That's right. So us trying to talk about it and do something about it, we're supposed to not do something about it? Yeah. Go home. Remember she was screaming, go home. Get off the street. Go home.
Crazy.
I think it was 3 days later. It was like 5 days later. The police shot that black guy at Wendy's because he fell asleep. He fell asleep, tried to get him a hamburger at the Wendy's. How much of it pull that out? How much of it pull that out? That's like 5 days later when the guy, the things ain't changed. Remember the guy was sleeping at the worked a long day. And so he fell asleep waiting to get his order. And the police came up and said, hey, what you doing? No, I just fell asleep. Man, I've been working all day, tired. God, get out. Show your license. He said, what? I'm sleep. I'm about to get a hamburger. You're not about to get nothing, nigga. And they shot his ass to death at the Wendy's because he fell asleep in his car. You know, you can't even fall asleep in your car if you're black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was 2022.
What was that, Joby?
You said what was his name?
I don't know his name. Just say black guy get killed at Wendy's in his car by sleeping in Atlanta. Say black guy shot by police at Wendy's in Atlanta.
Yeah, I see. There was a man who died after being shot by Atlanta police at Wendy's drive-through, and he was a 27
that's it. Yeah, at the drive-through. Exactly. He was sleeping. He was sleeping at the drive-through. He fell asleep waiting to go up and like the drive-through, Joe, when you're waiting in line to move up to get your order, right?
Yeah.
He fell asleep because he'd been working all day. And so the police showed up and said, hey. He said, what? What you doing? Oh, I fell asleep. Let me move up and get my food. No, you ain't getting your food. Give me your license and get out the car. What? What are you talking about? Get out the car. So they end up shooting him, Joby. I want Joby to show that, though. Get off of that, Joby. See if you find that video. Find that video. Let's get off of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Good. So she tell you to go home because the injustice, that's what they're protesting, Joby. The killing of innocent black men and women by the police. That's what this protest is about. She tells you to go home. How dare you? You're embarrassing me. So her police force, Atlanta, she's the mayor, Joby. So she's the head of the police department, being the mayor. So the white cops are still killing innocent black men for sleeping in their cars. Yeah. Just grab anyone, Joby. See what to do.
They were called in last night to start looking into the latest officer-involved shooting here in Atlanta. This is now the 48th officer-involved shooting for 2020 that the GBI has been called in to investigate. And
2020, same year. On University. So if anything changed, I was getting shot. Of course not.
We have video that's been circulating on social media that shows part of that. And we just want you to watch here as the events unfold on video there. Someone is in a car nearby videotaping the entire thing. And you see Mr. Brooks, the 27-year-old, struggling with police officers. And
27-year-old young man.
He broke away. He started running with one of the officers' tasers. He runs out of frame, and according to the GBI, you just heard from the director, they are saying that Mr. Brooks at some point ran between 5 to 7 parking spaces and appears to have turned around and pointed that taser at one of the officers, and that's when the officer fired his gun.
killing him. He died later on at the hospital during surgery.
You know, there's
that was the cop's taser. That wasn't his. He didn't have no taser.
Georgia Bureau of
That
Investigation.
was the cop's taser. He had in his hand. Because he tried to tase him. He was sleeping in his car, trying to get some goddamn food. Imagine you going to Wendy's to get some food and you end up fucking dead because you fell asleep in line. You end up dead because you fell asleep in line. But you know why you're dead? Because you're black. Yeah. This is what happened to somebody white who fell asleep. They were just tapping his foot, hey man, move up. You fell asleep. That's what they do to white people. Black people, shit like this happens all the time. And this is why Keisha was telling you, go home. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing Atlanta. You're embarrassing black people. What are you talking about, bitch? We're getting murdered in the fucking street. Shut your raggedy ass mouth up. You bootlick. Shut up. Your damn mouth. Damn these handkerchief head ass niggas.
Involved shooting from Wendy's at the 120 block of University Avenue in Southwest Atlanta. So they have this video, Faith, obviously, the one that all of us have seen, which is just staggering. And
of course it's staggering. He was shot to death for sleeping trying to get a hamburger.
Director Reynolds has said that they will be releasing all of this, that the public deserves the opportunity to see as much video as
you ain't got no choice because everybody was in line when you shot him. Everybody was in the restaurant.
The public already angry.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. This is so crazy.
Every time we get Joby another one. That's right. It is crazy. You're black, Joby. You're black. See, this like when Joby talking about today, how the Africans don't know that they're hated. Yes, you're not taught this real life. That day. Yeah, crazy. He's just waiting to get a hamburger. He worked all day, tired, he fell asleep in his car. But he got to get murdered? Committed no crime? Go ahead, Joby.
I'm trying to think because I've seen that in South Africa, is the majority of the cases, mass shooting and shootings literally happen a lot. And this, I believe, is because we have so many white people there and access of weapons, especially guns and all that. I wonder if the black people also go through the same there. Because these white people are just crazy everywhere they go. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, life in South Africa, how is it there? Like, could I be shot by a white person?
Well,
just because...
it used to be bad as hell, but not as bad as it used to be because they got power, but they don't got complete power as they did 30 years ago when they were just killing black people right, left, and center in South Africa. They would just come in your house and shoot the shit out of you. Shit, just kill you. South Africa, it's crazy. Yeah, that's what they are. But so, I would say it still happens in South Africa, but not on the level it does here because we're the minority here, they're the majority there. So, not as many white people in South Africa got white people here. And so, it wouldn't be as random. Does it happen? Yes, of course. But not as much, I would say, in South Africa. But does it happen? Of course. And when you find white people, that the white-black dynamic is always the same. White people have the power, black people don't. They have a distinct hatred for us, and so they kill us like animals.
It's crazy. But I see Jabba says that nobody pulled the tires of the car or stripped it. I can't remember what on that we were talking about. Is it the demonstrations are? But I also see you saying that today she have brand new fleet of police cars at the taxpayers' expense. Damn, they're buying police cars at the taxpayers' expense. I mean, what is
we didn't pay for the police salaries anyway. The taxpayers pay. The tax pays for the police, Joby, all their cars. They're well paid in America. Ain't like Africa. These cops are well paid. Nice cars that they get to take home. nice houses. They're well paid, Joe. They're not ain't like Africa. They got a bribe. They're well paid to bust you upside your head.
No chai. No chai. They don't need time to chai.
That's right. No chai. No chai. When you talk about you gonna give them chai, they take out their club and bust you in the head. Talking about.
It's crazy.
Trying to bribe me.
You can't even bribe a cop. When you bribe a cop, that is also a case. You know. It's
That's
crazy,
right.
man.
Like,
You can't even negotiate. Nothing.
Nah, ain't no negotiation. Negotiate right in the jail cell. You're going to jail. Being black too? How much you bribing? Let's say he pulls you up and say you were speeding. They Joe, we know you speed, right? What was I? That's right, lady. Now, I think I smelled some alcohol on your breath. I ain't been drinking. I don't know that. So we're going to do an alcohol test. So I'm telling you, I haven't been drinking. That's right. I don't know. Come back in and breathe in this thing, and then when you walk up and down the street in a straight line. So after you pass that, you pass it, you got no alcohol on your breath. Okay. You say, well, can I bribe you not to do it? Bribe me. Bribe me. Oh, that's another case. I'll see you in court. You'll be locked the fuck up.
Crazy. John Mosquito sana.
Go ahead, Joe.
Karibu sana John Mosquito, and I also see Synovia. John Mosquito says that I'm coming in here. Gotta catch up with the topic. Yeah, Karibu sana. We're just sharing updates about what happened, especially during elections in 2020. That is in America, where we had the false. How should I call it? How should I simplify it?
Well, it was called the false insurrection. They called it the insurrection of 2021. It's a fake insurrection because it was done by the government. You know, we talk about the Proud Boys. The Proud Boys have been infiltrated by the FBI. Let's see if we can do this. See if they Google a lot. Say, put it in Google. Say the Proud Boys organization had been infiltrated with FBI agents. Oh, just say the Proud Boys organization was full of FBI agents. See what we get. Proud Boys organization was full of FBI agents. Let's see what Google says. It tells you. The Proud Boy organization was full of FBI agents.
Mm-hmm.
The FBI agent.
So they're saying that FBI had informants in Proud Boys and in feelings.
Yeah, that informant. So see, that's what these other fake bootlegs. I tell you, like a Tariq Nasheed, a Professor Black Cruz, another phony Jason Black. They just say, "Hey, the Proud Boys are racist. They're racist. They're a racist group." You don't know that they're sponsored and funded by your own government, all right? Your government controls them and makes you believe it's a racist group. So you can say, oh, the racists are coming against you, but it's really the FBI. Okay? Always know what, I'm surprised they admitted it on Google because all this was coming out when Joby showed that insurrection. Go ahead, Joby.
I see they had termed it a conspiracy theory because the article says
that's a conspiracy theory. No, that's not.
The FBI had as many as 8 informants inside the far-right Proud Boys in the months surrounding the storming of the Capitol of January 6th.
See, that's what we showed. The January 6th. It said they did it. See, in January 6th, Joby, what you just showed of them running to the Capitol. Yeah, there was those guys in the Proud Boys saying, let's go in, let's bust heads, let's break shit down, let's get them. We lost, they stole the election, Joby. Yeah, they did, God damn it, they did. They did, God damn it.
So they say they're raising questions about how federal investigators were able to learn from them about the violent mob attack, both before and after it took place. The existence of the informants came to light over the past few days.
They admit that. I told you that's a conspiracy. They said it came to light. They admit it. You know what they admit it.
Let me read the whole of it. The existence of the informants came to light over the past few days in a flurry of failed court filings by defense lawyers for 5 members of the Proud Boys who are set to go on trial next month on seditious conspiracy charges connected to the...
Yeah, they're all being locked up, Joby, for going into the Capitol. These sedition. These morons were being locked up because they were forced. I told you, the agents like, go into the Capitol. Let's tear shit up. You're like, yeah, let's do it. So now they're being locked up on seditious trial charges, Joby, because they're stupid.
They are. They really are. I must admit, they really are. I mean, I don't understand how, when you're demonstrating as a group of people, it is always all of you, like, gaslighting each other on what to do. But just where you have one alien talking, something is wrong. Just one person talking about something.
You ain't figured it out. But he came there with you. You didn't know that. He broke bread with you. He's been in your house. He's been your friend. So how would you know? How would you know HR is an agent, Joby? He's been your friend. You ate dinner with him. You cooked for him. You laughed and joked with him. All the time he's been an agent. That's how they do it, Joby. Would you know, Joby?
On this false insurrection that happened, people had a different motion when they went to the street demonstrating.
Okay, look, Joby, now you all right. He knows you get emotional, you get excited, you get all worked up. Okay, he's been your buddy. And Joby, we came here to make a difference, a revolution. We gotta go and let Ruto and them know that we're not gonna be played with. Like, hey, you right? What you plan to do about it, girl? You ready to do some shit? Yeah.
Go back to square one again. Understand why on the streets, okay? And then don't listen to this alien.
Joby says you're too smart. Okay, you're too smart. Okay, all right. Obviously they wasn't. It didn't work for them.
Yeah, because I think that was very dumb of you not understanding. But for those who figured out that they were agents, well and good, and if they did face charges after all that, it is all good. But I see Joe Mosquito says that crazy white people, that's on an understatement. Crazy white people, that is an understatement. And I also see not really. I'm not really. It's crazy, man, because. No, you gotta be able to understand when an enemy is close. You need to know one and point at them when you see one. It is crazy. But as we move on, of course, as we speak of
your enemy was put inside, Joby. He's been there he just didn't show up. They've been with you. They said they infiltrated them. I mean, they was already with them for like a year or a couple years. You didn't know that person was an agent. I just meant, a canvas or HR. You've been breaking bread with them for a year, Joby. You didn't know they're agent. They've been there to spy on you. That's how things work. And so now you're there, and they know you're past it. Root for these criminals in Kenya. Yes, Joby, we got to do something real, though. We can't just keep talking, Joby. What are you planning to do? What are we planning to do about it, Joby? What do you think we should do? You don't know, like, is this nigga an agent? I smell agent on this nigga.
Like, I don't go, I don't go with the hype. I'll go back and I need to know what brought me here again. Not your mouth. I need to go back down. Yeah. And that's what and anytime, because as elections are coming up, I hope this does not really repeat itself again. I'd not be surprised if it happens, because there's always those the government is always ready to fund all this kind of bullshit, always ready to find all this kind of distractions, all this kind of, all these fake insurrections you're talking about. So I'd not be surprised while you guys are going to be heading towards election, if this happens again.
Especially family. Oh, no, it's going to be worse time. They're going to have to start. Family, I hope they don't start World War III. We're hoping that they don't start World War III. Because Not only are they being found out, their economy is collapsing. So that's why you got these billionaires making bunkers underneath the ground. Because they believe they can survive a nuclear bomb. While the rest of the world dies. A nuclear bomb means everybody dies on the planet. Right? Because we don't got no bunkers to go to. Yeah.
As we move on, I also wanted to talk about since we were talking about Israel being in control of the United States, and of course the cuts with the small hats who control everything and all this. Today I read something about where South Africa did file a case, that was last week, and that is against Israel genociding people in Gaza, that is the Palestinians. And I've seen that today, we did report today that the case is supposed to be listened tomorrow, that is tomorrow, Thursday. And of course, like I said, I'll be taking you guys through. But I've seen one of the reports that came out still about Israel being accused of executing Palestinians in Gaza. These were reports made by BBC. And apparently they had to come forth and, apologize for this, which is crazy. And I'm not shocked again. This makes very much sense of why these mainstream medias won't speak about the truth, because there's someone who's always ready to shatter them. Majority of the people's lives or jobs might be at cost just because of making one negative comment about one country, or people who control the world. So this is information coming in a few minutes ago, where we have the BBC apologizing for reports that unveiled Hamas about the Israel army carrying out summary executions of Palestinian civilians. And that was the BBC radio news bulletins reported Hamas allegations on Christmas Eve, but cooperation said sufficient efforts were not made to corroborate the claim made by designated terror group. And I believe this is when they bombed because that was on Christmas, right, Keith? You were telling me that they bombed.
Yeah, Mom, they bombed your Lord's birthplace, Joby. The Bethlehem. They bombed baby Jesus' hometown, Joby. They blew it up.
So this makes all sense when we speak about them controlling and owning everything. While how they're trying to control even information, how it's given out. And perfect example is just what we talked about right here. Because if you look at the video, maybe there's those true videos that are showing how these people are getting into the Capitol and how the media is changing everything. And mind you, because I came to realize, I've seen this online a couple of times, how they change everything, where the reality of what happened and how they adapt or gaslight everything.
They frame the narrative the way they want you to believe it. It's called mind control, Joby. Media is mind control. If you believe it, it controls your mind. It's mind control.
It is super, super insane. But as we move on, before we get into Michelle Obama's story, I also wanted to share this. This is something we spoke about last week. And this is regarding, let me get his name correctly, Jonathan Major. Jonathan Major.
Yeah. So Jonathan Major, I'm going to jump in. So Jonathan Major is now going on an apology tour. As a black person, especially a black man, that doesn't work. You don't care about. They love to see you grovel and beg, and you're not gonna get any jobs. I haven't seen the interview. I guess Joby must have seen it, but the interview not gonna work for you being a black man. You're done in Hollywood. They want to see you beg and grovel as a black man, so they can tell you no, and they're gonna come back and tell you how many penises are you willing to suck to get a job. That's your That's right, Joe. How many penis and ball sacks are you ready to put in your mouth to get a job?
So many. Because I was watching a video of this guy who goes by the name Darius Makri, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, who says Darius Makri. I think he's an actor or someone who's been in the industry for so long. I'll share his video as we continue. I said that we've all been touched inappropriately, you know. He mentioned in his previous video, an interview he did 4 years ago, he said we've all been touched in Nollywood inappropriately, either by female or male. But I feel like he meant the men, you know, in like
he know what he meant. Yeah, that's what, because he's trying to offset the truth. The female ain't no woman touching you.
Exactly. Now, like, if it's a woman, you're supposed to be feeling good, baby. Why are you feeling something?
Ain't no woman touching him. Ain't no woman trying to smoke his soul as another man.
Damn. Let me share. This is what he had to say addressing his assault and, of course, what happened that was a few weeks ago.
But this morning, a different conversation surrounds that marquee name.
Something about sitting here right now and looking at you and understanding the gravity of the situation. A situation that I, in many ways, put myself in.
The actor spoke exclusively with ABC News for the first time after being convicted in late December for harassment and misdemeanor reckless assault in the 3rd degree, which could carry a penalty of up to a year behind bars.
Hey, no, it's a lie. He's running from the white woman, but you're black. He's running. And what the prosecution said, we're not going to prosecute the white woman. We're going to prosecute his black ass. And you're the one running. But you know what? I have no sympathy for this handkerchief head Negro. You wanted your white woman? That's what it comes with. Chocolate cat. That's what it comes with. You don't want your own woman. Now you want to date a black woman. Oh yeah, I want to date a black woman now. It's too late now. Now the black woman got it happy when you don't got nothing. Because you ain't going back to Hollywood. That's over. That's over. Go ahead, Joe.
Talk now.
I felt like it was time.
No, even like it was time. His people told him, you better get his publicist, get out there. This can make it better if you just be shamed and say you're sorry. It don't work for black people. Black men especially. No, it don't work. So the ideal that you saying that now, right, that I think that was the right time. No. You know it's the right time because I told you your career is destroyed. You're black, right? And your publicist said, get out there, we're trying to make things better. But it's not. It's going to make it worse because they're going to say, hey, you're black. And they love this. The white power structure loves to see black men grovel and straight and beg. See, them are psychopaths. I don't like that. My Hollywood job told me, didn't I have my job back? I did a little wrong thing.
Man.
White people like, yeah. White people like, yeah.
Going through the comments before I even get to finish the whole video, I see some people saying that she set him up. She's been recording their conversation way before this incident happened.
Wow.
And, another one also said, another one said that it is so funny how they always try to paint the black man is the bad guy. It doesn't matter what he says. She is white, he's black. They'll believe anything she say. That is what.
If they believe it, they must like to know it's a lie. But he's white, or she's white, and he's black. That's all that matters. They know it's a lie. They know he didn't do that to it. They don't care. You're now a sacrificial lamb. But you Hollywood Negroes never learn. You grew up your whole life idolizing white women. You don't want your own woman. And every time you get the white woman throws you under the bus and kicks you in the head while she's throwing you under there. And oh well, your career is over. You might be able to do a Tyler Perry movie later on.
Another one added that Cat Williams said that the part of a contract is them being able to take you down any point in your career.
That's
so
right.
you better do anything they say. And another one also added that if he wanted a black woman, he should have gotten a black woman, because I don't know how he thought he was about to get Michelle or Mrs. King out of that situation. And I also see that another one, the last one I'm reading says that these people destroying this guy right in our face is he ran away from her and all that, still ended up guilty. Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense because he's black, she's white. He's running down the streets of New York trying to get away from this white woman. But yet he's convicted and nothing is brought against her because he's white. He's black. You understand the power dynamic? Black people, we have no power. And these people are unjust. So it does make sense. If you know they're unjust, if you raise that way, know, hey, white people are unjust. They will treat you unjustly. So stop fucking with them. You run your life like that, you ain't got to worry about it. That's why I live my life. I don't expect no goodness from no white people. And if it happens, I'm surprised. But I don't go out looking for it. I stay with black people. I only date black women. That's it. You'll never see any pictures of me on the internet hugged up with any white woman. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. 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 You know, even a white woman want to get by me and hug me, take pictures, and no, I'm cool. I don't want nobody having even a misunderstanding. Like you cheat with that white woman. Nah. Nope. 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 Nope.
Has happened in my personal life, in my career, in the culture.
Your career is over.
And coming forward and being brave and giving my part of the story.
Your reaction to that verdict?
Shock. I was absolutely shocked. And
you're gonna be shocked when they tell you to put these penises in your mouth too.
Afraid. And I'm standing there and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible? Based off the evidence. Based off the prosecution's evidence.
Yeah, like he didn't grow up in America. How is it possible that I got railroaded being a black man with this white woman? How's that possible? What? So you sound crazy as cat shit.
I feel like I don't know if this will make sense, but especially for these black people in the industry, when this kind of incidents happen, and this is why I always say when it comes to where a black person or other family member has been shot, you know, even a child or a sister, a brother, anywhere. Every time this happens, because I've spoken about where I feel like due to the racism and the black history in America that we black people should know, both in the continent and outside, I feel like due to lack of proper growing up and also seeking validation within the white supremacy is what makes these black people like him not wanting to accept and questioning this kind of a question, because this sounds silly, being honest. What you just asked, it's like you didn't grow up in America to understand you being black. There's racism.
No, he wanted to go against it. Look, I'm a special Negro now, Joby. Those calls don't apply to me because I'm now in Hollywood making movies. I'm making movies now, Joby. So I'm a special Negro now. And the white man, the white man said, "Nigga, you ain't special."
I'm learning better from Taraji P right now. Trust me.
Let alone our evidence. How is that possible?
But after only hours of deliberation, a jury of his peers agreed with prosecutors that he did physically injure his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari, in an incident last March.
What happened exactly? Do you know?
No, I don't know. She's unconscious.
That 911 call from Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV, when Majors received a text from another woman saying, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari testified that when she grabbed the phone, Majors tried to get it back, fracturing her finger and giving her a cut behind her ear.
Damn.
She says inside the car, you hit her in the face, twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
How did those injuries come about?
they are capable of doing.
If that happened, how was she able to chase him running down the street if she's all fucked up? Get out of here.
I'll be crying if my arm is twisted, especially my finger.
Yeah. How am I chasing you down? How you chase me down the street, Joey? Your arms all messed up and shit. Get out of here.
I should be scared of you already. Why am I chasing after you?
Exactly. Exactly.
I should be calling the police and telling them you assaulted me. No,
that's right. That's right.
I wish to God I knew. That would give clarity. That would give me some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't cause
I have no
them.
question.
Surveillance video shows Majors getting out of the car, followed by Jabari, whom he then puts back inside the vehicle. What happens next is what the defense remains focused on. Majors runs off, and Jabari chases after him.
If you watch those videos and you reverse that, and you saw a black man chasing a young white girl down the street, screaming and crying, that man is going to be shot and killed in the streets of New York City.
Major's defense team shared these photos, which he says show the injuries he received that night, which were deemed inadmissible in court.
How were you injured?
My injuries were a scratch on my hand, from clawing for the phone, and I had a gash on my, at the time I had a beard. Under my beard, I had essentially a fingernail scratch.
He's inadmissible because he's a black man. Her fucking him up don't make no difference. It's inadmissible, nigga. Inadmissible. Get your black ass out of here.
From pressure, and that bled overnight.
But prosecutors say Majors was the aggressor. District Attorney Alvin Bragg says the evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse. In court, prosecutors pointed to a previous...
and emotional abuse while he's running away. How do you run away from somebody committing psychological and emotional abuse? Like only white supremacists. This shit is crazy. Go ahead.
This argument, during which he knocked a candle to the floor.
I completely lost my temper in that moment and threw it all on the ground. That's not something I would want my child to do, and I did that. I absolutely did that.
He knocked the candle on the ground. He should go to prison because he knocked the candle down. Oh shit!
Prosecution also played audio.
He's a monster. This nigga knocked the candle down.
Jabari had recorded earlier in the relationship where Majors encouraged her to act more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama.
I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. The woman that supports me needs to be a...
He been taping you, moron. This white woman was diabolical, and that's what you get. And remember, taping somebody is supposed to be illegal without their permission. Taping someone without their permission is supposed to be illegal and not admissible in court. But it don't work like that when you're black. The laws don't apply to you because he's a white woman and you're a black man. He riding and she been taping his ass. Oh my God, dude. You deserve to get everything you get. I don't know why y'all be messing with these white women. I don't understand it. When you got beautiful black women all over the world, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I swear to God, I don't get it. I don't understand. As a black man, you're the luckiest people on the planet. You got the best looking women on the planet. I don't get it. And then the white woman will destroy your ass. She's already been setting them up. She's already been setting them up. Look at that. She's already been recording them before the altercations even happened. She was already setting them up. Wow. And shout out to Cat Williams. Cat Williams told the truth. I don't mess with white women. They'll fuck you up. That's right.
A great woman.
There are some who question, especially in the Black community, as you're probably well aware, that that people were saying, well, why was he telling this woman to be like Greta Scott King and Michelle Obama?
It was me trying to give an analogy of what it is I'm aspiring to be. You know, these great men.
Well, Negro, that's gone. these great men knew they couldn't mess with white women.
Martin, President Obama, in trying to give a reference point to that, one of the things I also say is like, I need her, in that case, Grace, to make the same sacrifices that I am making.
In a statement to ABC News, an attorney for Jabari said in part, it is not at all surprising that Mr. Majors continues to take no accountability for his actions, adding, the timing of these new statements demonstrates a clear lack of remorse for his actions.
Remorse. Look, they destroying you, dude. That's why you should never did the interview. And the tapes make you sound crazy. You are an actor. You're nobody. You act, Negro. You're talking about you're a great person, and I need to be like this. That makes you think crazy. God damn. Dude.
Well, you're not.
You going to jail. You going to jail.
Responsible for her injuries at all.
I shouldn't have been in the car. I shouldn't have stepped out of the relationship.
See, the whole thing just told you, the thing you want to say on TV, that you shouldn't have been with the white woman. You're not going to say that and be honest. That's the honesty you should have been saying. I was fucked up for fucking with this white woman. Not in my culture, not who I am, and I've been told not to do it, and I didn't want to listen. You Negroes be told all the time, don't be fucking with these white people. But you get to Hollywood, you know, like you in the tape. He says he's a special Negro. He believed that. I'm a big Negro, and I need you to be like this. I'm an important Negro. I'm going to be important.
Obama.
Yeah, I'm Obama. I should be having, but you're going to be treated like Obama because they're going to put penises in your mouth to see if you're going to be able to get a job.
I should have the big Mike Michelle, you know, be like,
big Mike. Big Mike. Big Mike.
I shouldn't have been in the relationship. If I'm not in the car, none of this is happening.
This is happening.
If I leave the relationship, none of this is happening.
You gonna get a job. Your next job will be acting as Medea on Tyler Perry movie. That's your new role.
You're brave enough.
You done in Hollywood, dude.
I want to see somebody else, or I'm done now. I'm not in that car. We're not here. I'm responsible for those things.
But none of her injuries.
Can't say that.
But none of her injuries. See, you try to get down to black people, and they bring they black bootleg. They always bring a hanging-to-the-head black woman or man to talk crazy to you, right? Like they did with R. Kelly or Michael Jackson, as they throw you under the bus. But none of the injuries, right? How about the you're not responsible for that, are you? I don't know how this crazy motherfucker got injured. That's what I'm telling your ass. How the hell she injured and chasing my ass down the street? How's her arm all messed up and she running at full pace chasing me down the street in New York? If you don't get out of here with that crazy shit, see, they try to see what they're doing is throwing his goofy ass under the bus. They kicking him in the head while he's under there. None of her injuries, you're not responsible for nothing. So then they'll say, you know what? This no good Negro never took a responsibility for his actions. And how can we let him back into Hollywood hurting white women? You know, and black women, I'm gonna be out. Black women ain't gonna fuck with you being with that white woman. They're not gonna come to your rescue. Black women are gonna say, fuck it, let the white woman help his ass out. Y'all know what black women do in America. You with a white woman, the black woman done with your ass. Let his ass, let a white woman fuck with him. Let a white woman worry about how he go make a career. Let a white woman have his ass.
Because you should know who you're rolling with, you know. There's no you grow up in a white supremacy And if it's back in the continent, we should be.
It has less to do with me personally and more to do with the world that we're in. There's such a thing as knowing too much.
All right, just a minute before I share that. That's what I'm saying. There's no you grown up in the white supremacy and you don't understand, how things operate, especially
exactly,
among the Black community. It's right here back in the continent. I'm saying we are miseducated, of course, globally as Black people, but back in the continent is way, way worse. Way where we don't even understand how things were set up. We still with the missionary bullshit. You still see our women rolling with trying to chase white men, thinking it's a flex and all that. So if it's here, I'd literally defend my people back in the continent, but Black Americans, trust me,
right.
I don't know. Right now, knowing everything I know, you have no excuse of you being this type of ignorant, just because you're an Hollywood star or a rapper thinking you made it all. Baby, you are a Black man. You are a whole Black woman. And your DNA reads correctly about that, so nothing changes. Yeah? But I say Jiba Jaba says that I don't trust no. That's why I always record myself in the park during my early mornings runs, because they always in the park with their silly little dogs. I saw the one you posted today. I don't know. The one was behind you doing some creepy stuff. I don't know what they were doing. Them flips. It's crazy, man. But I love the way you're keeping fit and you're consistent with it. I'm also trying to be consistent in keeping fit. I'm supposed to.
Mosquito. They always got the. I don't ever see no white people in his videos when he walking. So there'll be a bunch of white people around him. Yeah, they'll set his ass up.
Yeah, but I love your consistency, Joe Mosquito. I also see Sinovia says that he shouldn't have been with the devil. That is true.
That's right.
And I also Joe Mosquito says he's a special dummy, special type of a dummy.
Oh, that's hilarious. A special kind of dummy. That's right.
That's what I was going to say, that isn't Majors with Megan good now? I think that's
of course he with the Black woman now. Now, look, the Black woman gets to pick up the pieces, but he's going to be all poor now and can't get a job. See, when he was a Hollywood star making all the money with the white woman. Now,
go back to your broke whatever, because I'm not taking you. I was here trying to make notice me.
Joby ain't having it. See, he ain't coming to Joby now that he ain't got no star. He ain't no.
No, you're broke, baby. We should have built this career together. We could be having our own production studio, probably. I could be your manager, but no, you refuse. You saw the white coochie, so let it feed you. Mm-hmm.
But now, he with the Black woman, Joby. He with the Black little Hollywood star, and now she was. Yeah, I guess it can't be Joby. Joby like, nah, you crazy.
I'm not taking leftovers, okay? I want to talk. I want the full bread. I don't want no leftovers, no breadcrumbs. Family and back with some mabag. No. None of that. Especially you being in this industry. Oh no, I don't know what you did. Well, how many of them did you lay with and big mics? Please spare me. Spare me with that. I also see Sinovia says John Oscar says I am wondering if that is the stage, if that's stage. If what is stage, what are you asking about, Sinovia? You think so? I wouldn't put it past them. Over. All right. I don't get what you guys are talking about over there. But let me share now the big mic, which led us to, of course, the first conversation of the insurrection that happened in the 2020 election and all that. She says and expressed of concerns about education. So I tried to find the full interview. If I find it, I'll share the video, or rather the link of it on WhatsApp, rather here. But this is the shortest I could get of her expressing her concerns about what is happening. Let me try pull it up.
You need to have concerns about putting on women's panties and not a man's underwear.
Wait,
It's hard to put all that penis in some panties.
Must be hard, man. Having to scoop the whole thing so that you can look like you have a coach.
All right. All right. That's crazy. All right.
Okay. Let me see. No, my internet is hanging.
Joby said no leftovers. He ain't coming to Joby. He all washed up now. Megan Good took him though. Megan Good took him. She was in there crying when he got. Yeah. I don't know if it's a publicity stunt because most black women, even in Hollywood, ain't fucking with you. No, you've been with a white woman and now you think she's gonna be the second best to a white woman. You're not doing that just to no black woman. You're like, nah, nigga, no. Most of them like Joby. No, nigga, no.
I'm saying no. Big time no. It's a big time no.
No.
Especially these white women be having this kind of crazy fetishes. So I don't know what you've been doing with your crazy fetish woman. So no.
Less to do with me personally and more to do with the world that we're in. There's such a thing as knowing too much. And when you've been married to the president of the United States who knows everything about everything in the world, sometimes you just want to turn it off.
Too much.
Right. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to know what was in that folder that you just got that made you quiet. You know,
Remember,
I don't want to know why.
Jesus talk crazy to black people too. I'm just right. I'm gonna just say she for our YouTube purposes. You know how to say. She used to talk to us crazy too. Her crazy ass used to talk to us crazy too. Go ahead, Joe.
The security just pulled you over. I mean, it could be any range of things that comes across the desk of the leader of the free world, right? So I know a lot about what's going on, and what keeps me up are the things that I know. The war in the region, in too many regions. What is AI going to do for us? The environment, are we moving at all fast enough? What are we doing about education?
The fake environment, listen, family, the fake environment hustle, it's a lie. There's no global warming. That's a scam of the elite. To do carbon credits, to steal money from you, to take the rest of the money from you, then to have everything gone to them. It's a scam. And shout out to the scientists who finally came out. We'll do that Friday. The scientists finally come out and said it's a scam. It's a lie. Even they fucked up. This has been a lie. Remember, Vice President Al Gore told you you'd be underwater. Miami would be underwater by 2012. It is 2024 right now. That's 12 years ago. He told you late 1990s, early 2000s. Oh, it's global warming. The world's going to be underwater. All right. Okay, shut up. Go ahead, Joby.
Are people going to vote? And why aren't people voting? Are we too stuck to our phones? I mean, those are the things.
Why your husband saying illegal aliens should have the right to vote when they don't? Or just go ahead and vote anyway.
Keep me
How
out
about that?
because you don't have control over them. And you wonder, where are people? Where are we in this? Where are our hearts? What's going to happen in this next election? I am terrified about what could possibly happen because our leaders matter. It has less to do.
Yeah, so that's what she had to say over there. And going through the comments, I was just laughing over a few comments. And I don't know if majority of the people know that she is a big mic. Okay,
they don't know that. They don't know that, Joe.
So one of them says that when a black woman uses a word like terrified, pay attention. She's warning us of things to come. Bet sure of that. And I also saw another one says, it's terrifying. You gotta go inside and laugh at memes like this because this is seriously a joke. Her coming out and talking, especially right now we're heading to elections. And I also see another one says that these are the things that should be discussed more. There are serious issues we can prevent, but people want to obsess and argue over famous people who are most likely just keeping up an image. Frustrating isn't even the word. And adding on more other comments, let me get to load this. We also had another one says that all y'all hollering about what Obama did for the country. He set up the economy that y'all think Donald Trump gave y'all. Obama pulled this country out of one of the worst recessions ever, outside of the Great Depression. Y'all
a lot of these comments are done by the CIA. Okay? A lot of these comments are fake. You know, Obama destroyed Black America. That's why he can't get elected dog catcher nowhere. Obama came in and threw you out your house. Remember 2008, the housing market crisis? He helped big banks. Obama set up the police state that they're trying to implement now. I got the hiccups, excuse me, y'all.
Sorry.
He militarized the police. These are all facts. So what they're saying is a lie. He threw people out of their homes and gave their homes to the big banks. He said he was going to help people. Obama lied. He said he's going to give you free health care. Because remember, that's what you voted his ass in office to do. He's like, I'm going to give you free health care, blah, 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 and lies. And we get there, oh, I can't do nothing. Oh, but Israel got it? How does Israel got free health care and we don't? And we're the ones paying for it. But we can't even get it in our own country. Because the big banks don't want us to get it. That's why. But they can give it to their Jewish friends in Israel. Because that's who they are. So you can't name nothing Obama did that was beneficial. How many wars did Obama start? He blew up Libya. Libya is destroyed because of Obama. Gaddafi's dead. He killed Gaddafi. He wasn't like, one of my worst mistakes is killing Gaddafi. That wasn't a mistake. That's why he did it. Bomb Syria. Who didn't do anything wrong, killed innocent people in Syria. This is Obama. Blew up people in Iraq and Afghanistan. Started the war in Yemen, killed innocent Yemenis. This is Obama. So I want you to forget all that. That Obama killed more people. He the one set up the AFRICOM shit, so Africa, and forget our line, it can be bombed. Innocent people, Africa. That's why you got the drone base in Niger. Obama set that up. That drone base would go out and in these dead spots get out of line, they would kill them and start wars within Africa. That's Obama. Obama also brought in all homosexual legislation. Remember, all that shit was illegal in America. Gay marriage, all that shit was illegal. All of it. It came in through Obama. And since he was black, they tried to gaslight us because black people, we didn't agree with that. Y'all remember that? Oh, the black community is so bad in America. They don't want to accept homosexuality. We're bad. We're bad because we won't accept it. You know, we're wrong. We're wrong. Because that was always the plan. Him to pretend he was against homosexuality when that's what he is. And that's what he promoted. Because that was the scam. So they can't name me nothing good Obama did. People in depression. Nothing. Oh, and don't forget about everything he did, the gaslighting he did to black people. People were getting poisoned with water in Michigan. He went there and made a joke about it. And they was all saying, well, Obama, why could you do this to us? Because you don't give a shit about your black ass. That's why they can do it. He don't care about you drinking lead and you're being retarded. Your kids are being stupid. He didn't care about that. And then he would come up TV and talk to black people crazy. You niggas. Wow, you're doing, dumb niggas. Like, what? You remember, he was at a college commensurate. He was getting a commensurate speech. I don't know if it was Harvard. One of the black colleges, Howard or some of them. He started talking so crazy to these young people who just graduated, were happy, just had an accomplishment of getting a degree. Obama was talking crazy to him that somebody came out and snatched his ass off the stage. He was the president. They said, hey, get this nigga off of here, talking crazy to our babies. These kids just graduated from college. A hell of an achievement. He's talking to them crazy. You know, a lot of you niggas ain't gonna make it. You niggas gonna end up in jail. You're like, what? What kind of commencement? What is this? A lot of you niggas gonna have babies and leave them. And, you know, you're gonna have a lot of you women gonna be single mothers, and you can't raise baby because you're sorry. Yeah.
Crazy. But checking out the comments of what video
and that was a commencement speech, Joby, to say congratulations for that was you remember that? That was sad. You remember that? That's right, Michelle. He was talking crazy. Imagine Joby. Imagine I'm happy Joby graduated from college. I'm supposed to say, Joby, I'm proud of you. You've done a good job. The future is yours, baby girl. I want you to be everything you can be. Instead of saying that, Joby, you're gonna get pregnant. You're gonna be sorry, and you're gonna be a baby mama with no daddy.
Didn't I share of our very own deputy president saying the same words? Or you graduate, but you're not gonna get jobs here. You're gonna become useless bastards. Just look for a job, you know. I mean, not exactly what he said, but he told them you're not gonna get jobs. So if you're expecting a job, you know, just help yourself. That is what he told them.
But you're in Africa. You expect that. In America, we don't expect nobody to talk to us crazy.
We don't, especially when you're graduating, you don't expect someone telling you negative things, you know.
Exactly.
That is so disappointing.
Exactly, Joby. Exactly. We don't want to. Exactly. You're not supposed to be teaching you bad things. It's a celebration. You're supposed to be celebrated for that achievement. Yeah. It's an achievement. Yeah.
I see Michelle in the building. Good afternoon to you too. I don't know.
Okay, Morehouse. It was Morehouse. It was at Morehouse. Okay. Yeah, you remember. And I'm like, what it's crazy. That's the disrespect those mamas have us as black people. They hate us. They hate us. You wouldn't give nobody like that your love no speech like that. Like, no, go ahead, Joe.
It's unacceptable. But anyway, family, that is the end of our conversation of today. I am 6 minutes on top of the hour of today's show, and of course, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been with us. Today's conversation for, of course, you being
much
very
love, family. And I'm gonna call Jonathan Major and tell him Joby's not available.
Yeah. When it comes to him, I'm booked, baby. No, I'm not taking no leftovers. If it's him, no way. Hell no. I'd rather take Cat Williams or even take another. No, me better than a major over there. You know. What do you mean you don't know why this happened? Come on, you know that. But anyway, much love, family. Once again, Jiba Jabba, Derek Askew, Joe Mosquito, Sister Michelle, Sister Sinovia, everyone who has been with us, right? And of course, to our silent listeners, I appreciate you, Sana. And of course, see you guys tomorrow. Also, Aaron James, nice to see you. I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful rest of your day. Nonetheless, asanteni sana. Closing remarks, Keith, you guys?
Closing remarks, family. Stay strong. Love each other. Love black people. Love black women. Understand we're better together than apart. You know, so Jonathan Major, sorry, has to learn that the hard way. He's got him a black woman now, but she gets to pick up the pieces of him being broke. It's unfair to her.
This is for me, babe. I'm done. I'm not, don't accept no breadcrumbs. Okay, don't take no breadcrumbs. If he couldn't notice you, then let him go. Continue simping over there. You know?
So I'm gonna say, yeah. So love your own family. Be with your own. That's a lesson that got to be told over and over again. And sadly, a lot of you black men do not understand it. These women, she was taping his ass the whole time. This is, you know how diabolical this is, man. She's already waiting for the time that you thought you would leave her. She was letting you know you wasn't going to leave without being destroyed. Wow. But much love, family. Everybody have a good night. And I'll see everybody tomorrow.
I see Sister Michelle says, hey Keith, can't wait to hear your thoughts about the tunnels later. I think we'll discuss on that on Friday. I've not
About
done
the who?
much.
About the who?
The tunnels.
Huh?
The tunnels.
Tunnel. What tunnel?
I think you're talking about the Israel Palestine war.
Are you talking about the tunnel? Are you talking about the tunnels that they found in New York?
Yeah.
Where you go? Are you talking about you talking about the Israeli tunnels that they found in New York, Michelle?
I think so.
I'm gonna see if she say yes or not. Yeah, the tunnels they found in New York. You already know what that's about. Child trafficking and all kind of wicked shit. You already know what that's about. And who was it? The cats with the small hat. Isn't that funny?
They're blaming Gaza for this. They're saying that the Palestinians are the ones who did this. But we'll discuss on that. Right?
No, that's in New York, Joby. Not in Israel. This in New York, Joby. They found the cats with the small hats have a intricate tunnel system that they've been doing under New York City. They've been building tunnels underneath the street.
I think it's almost a similar story. So I'll do much research on it tomorrow. And of course, I'll present it to you guys. We'll discuss on it on Friday. Yeah, so much love. Have an amazing, good day.
Yeah. And I'll be on this weekend for every weekend coming back. I'm back, baby. I'm back finally. I'm back. Every weekend. Every weekend I'm back. You know.
Yeah.
Much love. Much love, family.
Much